Hi, I'm Marissa Di Pasquale, CEO at Cashtivity. Cashtivity is a digital platform that teaches math through entrepreneurship. I'd like you to meet 14-year-old Talia. She's the one on the right, and her middle school classmates. These girls, as you can see, are working together to prepare a pitch for one of their classes. They love collaborating. I know, I've watched them in action. They love creating, sharing, and learning from each other. However, in the math class, it's a different experience. You know, math hasn't really changed from when you or I were at school, being very theoretical and abstract. And so when Talia enters the classroom with her classmates, along with 15 million other middle school students in the US, this is what they say. I don't get this. Why do I need to know this? How is this going to help me? I'll never need to use it. How will this help me with my aspirations? How will this help me be a rock star? Talia aspires to be a rock star. From budding rock star today, she aspires to be like her heroes, the Rolling Stones. Can you remember being 14 and aspiring to a similar thing? So Talia says, if you want to get the best out of me, if you want me to succeed at math, and you tell me math is really important for STEM, then make math real. Just like I can create art in the art class, or I can build a robot in the robotics class, let me create my math. Let me team up with my classmates, and let me learn by doing. And so teachers know this. Teachers invest a lot of time searching and curating for real-world examples. They do this because they know this is a way to engage students in a way that they can relate to. It's like teachers are building a bridge between the traditional math, that's theoretically based, have to go across the bridge to the real world to find opportunities and examples that they can teach with. So the math products in the market today, they do a great job at teaching the fundamentals, but they don't take the teachers across this bridge. Here's an example. Ask students to list some situations in which they've heard people talk about percent. Well, if Talia is looking at this, she'll be saying, allow me to create the situation so that we can learn about this through our own percent. So as a result, the students and teachers are left hanging. There's a real need to modernise math in this area, to make it real and authentic to students like Talia. The solution? Cashtivity. Cashtivity is a digital platform where Talia and her classmates can undertake hot, collaborative math challenges through the lens of entrepreneurship. Why entrepreneurship? Well, business touches our lives every day. Schools are businesses, and all schools fundraise. And importantly, students like Talia, they love the idea of being an entrepreneur. All their heroes are entrepreneurs. And so this is a way that they can relate to. This is a way that Talia can see that she can take her aspiration of being a rock star, and she can do the math behind the rock star. She may find, in fact, that it might be more lucrative to be the manager of the rock star rather than the artists themselves. And of course, this is what personalisation is all about, making it personal. So how does it work? The heart of Cashtivity is the build a business engine. This is like our cloud, and this is where the math challenges are hosted on the cloud. Students love it. It's simple, it's 5 steps. Students brainstorm ideas, they work out who their customers are, what they're likely to buy, they define their products. When they're ready, they start selling, they can do their banking, pay back their suppliers and investors, and they can start again. They can bring their own ideas to this. In this example of a t-shirt business, let's see how a teacher would look at it. Talia's teacher is prepping for the math class. She's got about 10 minutes to figure out how she's going to introduce real world into the classroom. She hops onto the Cashtivity site and she filters. So she decides, okay, I'm going to filter by standard today. She can also choose year level and also the math type of concept. She finds the t-shirt business challenge and she decides to assign it to her class. In this challenge, students create some ideas about which products their t-shirt business will sell. Using poll, the students will explore how percents apply. She loves this idea. The next day in class, students love it. They're building a t-shirt business. So they form their teams, they brainstorm their ideas, then they poll each other. Which t-shirt is likely to be the best seller? Oh, the Rolling Stones t-shirt. 80% of kids want to buy that. Wow, compared to that black t-shirt, only 5% of teachers want to buy. So they can explore their class through that. This is creating learning data, personal learning data. From that, they can then undertake personalised quizzes and differentiated extensions. Students can collaborate, create their amazing content through their own stream. This is an example. If you pop over to the table after the talks are over, you can see some of these examples in action. Teachers from 35 US states and across the world have engaged with us because they want this type of learning, this collaborative experience to be brought into the class. And teachers love it. Last week we were talking with Scott, a middle school math teacher in San Diego, and he says, I love how this works. Not only that it delivers the math content to the students, which is so dynamic here, but they learn it with others, and they learn how to get on with others, which is really important. We're bringing Cashtivity to the market as a supplemental math tool through a direct-to-teacher model where teachers can explore, as well as this will be complemented by a subscription SaaS model where we can sell to the institutions. The pricing will be right in the middle of where the market pricing is for these types of tools. Our team, I'm a STEM graduate. I've worked across 3 continents leading product development teams and sales teams. Brad, our CTO, who you'll meet via Skype over in the demo table, is a full-stack engineer with deep design experience. He has an intuitive passion and love for the Build a Business engine. Blake, who's here, are you here, Blake? Put your hand up. Oh, there she is our curriculum designer, former math teacher. She brings a deep love of entrepreneurship education, having designed that. Catherine, our YouTuber, who's filming this right now, right behind you, is our content designer, and we're supported by Nina in San Francisco, who helps us with customer strategy. We've won awards across the East Coast and the West Coast. Last year, we were honoured to receive the NASDAQ EdTech Award. A few weeks ago, we were first runner-up in the Global EdTech Startup Awards, which were decided at Google's headquarters in Tel Aviv. We've won global awards with the Founder Institute, who are based in Palo Alto, and we're the only international company that have entered this cohort at LearnLaunch. Teaching through real-world connections matter. It matters for my kids, meet Matthew and Kate, they're 13. It matters for Talia and her dream to be a rock star, as it does for the students at the Environmental Charter School in Los Angeles, who we've worked with. It matters for the math teachers in Boston Public Schools, as it does for the math teachers in the US and around the world. Come get to know us. We'll be here at LearnLaunch at the conference over the next few days, and we're also thrilled to be asked to present at the GSV conference to a room full of investors in April in San Diego. I'm Marissa, and this is Cashtivity. Cashtivity, a digital platform for teaching math through entrepreneurship, collaborative, personalised, real world. Thank you.